Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the live stream with your host, Sean, with Intuitive Insights. Back here for another day of healing. We're back here for another day of healing, helping everyone that we can get the messages out and help you heal yourself is what I'm doing today. I'm going to have a little bit of music on the guitar today, but in all, the readings where it's going to be. Going to focus in on the readings, focus in on them, and really get the messages out and help everyone do the healing. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help everyone do the healing, understand what it is, dive deeper into it if you need to, and understand the messages that are coming across. Understand them. I want you to understand the messages. If you have questions, if you have questions, I should say that. If you have questions, you need answers, please come on in. The doors are open. Take a seat. Come on in. If you don't want a seat, then stand. We got plenty of room. Universe is your possibility. We got the possibilities of the universe right in this room. So come on in. The doors are open. The doors are open for worship. Come on in. Let's start with today's prayer. Let's do it. Mercy, peace, and love be yours in abundance. Jude 1-2. Abundance. I'm going to say this. Abundance. It's not all about money. Abundance is not all about money. You can have abundance in a lot of other things in life besides just money. Peace, love, and mercy. Abundance isn't all about money. Let me put it that way. It's not all about money. You take money out of the equation, what do you have left? What is really there? What's the foundation of it? Because, you know what I mean? You can have money all day long. Yeah, it's going to pay for things, day-to-day things, rent, mortgage, going to pay for your car insurance, your electric, your water, your gas, and put gas in your car, buy you groceries, all this stuff. That's all material stuff. Now you take all that out, step outside on the street. What do you really have of abundance is what it's really telling you. Or what it's asking you. What do you really have of abundance at that point? Is what it's asking you. So that's what I've got there for the prayer this morning there. So if anybody, welcome in. If you are in need of healing, stick around. If you know somebody that's in need of healing, have them come forward. Let them know that they are welcome. There's a voice here to be heard. Your voice will be heard. You are welcome in this room. You are welcome on my lives. You are welcome. The voice will be heard. So, with that said, let's jump right into the cards. Actually, we're going to hold up on the cards. I want to play a song. Yes, I do. I want to start with a nice song here. I think it will do some healing here for people here. I got my song list. I've been practicing here. I got another song here. I don't have any chords to it yet, but I'm working on it. I'm going to sing this one for you. This one, Give Me a Sign. I'm not bad, Moonlight. How you doing? I'm not bad today. Not bad. I got this song here. I don't have any chords yet, but I want to sing this one here. I think it will go with the messages here. Finding strength, finding the signs of everything that link up together. It says, here we go. It goes, maybe I'm winning, maybe I'm losing, but all I know is I'm failing miserably. I'm the runner, I'm the calmer, I'm the one they all come to for everything. So tell me how I'm supposed to keep it all together when I'm falling apart. My pieces of peace. I'm not sure. My strength, my tears, my joy, they're falling apart. So I call to the universe, make me whole again. I'm the runner, I'm the comer, I'm the one everyone runs to for everything. So tell me, how am I supposed to keep it all together when I'm falling apart? So tell me, universe, is it written in the clouds? Is it written in the wind? Is it written in the land? Just give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a sign. My pieces of peace. I'm not sure of my strength, my tears, my joy. They're falling apart. So I call to you, universe, make me whole again. Just give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a sign. The sign you're looking for is the sign I'm looking for too. So when you find it, why don't you give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a sign, give me a sign. That's my song called Give Me a Sign. I think it's gonna go perfect. It's gonna go good here with our message today. With our message. Because today it's all about finding the signs. Finding the signs, finding the messages, seeing what's out there for the divine following here. I do appreciate you sharing my content. I really do. It really makes the channel flow here. Really makes the channel move here. So let's make this work here. Let's see what the messages are. Let's see what the message is. What the message is for the divine following here. What is the message for the divine following? What does the divine following need to know? It's 11 o'clock. Out the clock. 11s could be significant. 1 could be significant. All I know is 11 is being amplified by the zeros, and the 1s are being amplified by the zeros. So let's see here. For everybody watching this on replay, and everyone that's here watching this, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on live and you know when I'm posting content. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Things are always happening here with my channel, Intuitive Insights. Like they're always happening. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. It carries the 1100. It carries the amplified energy and meaning of the master number 11, combined with the influence of the number 1 and the amplification of the double zeros. The zeros are already amplifying it already. Spiritual awakening and alignment. Master number 11. This is a highly spiritual number, often called the illuminator or the teacher. Seeing it repeatedly is a strong sign of a spiritual awakening, increasing intuition, and a call to focus on your personal spiritual journey. The message. Your angels or the universe are urging you to pay attention to your spiritual path and inner wisdom. The new beginning in leadership. Number 1 represents new starts, creation, individually ambition. Individually, ambition and taking the lead. The message 1100 signals a new cycle or chapter is beginning. It encourages you to step into a leadership role in your own life. Use your unique talents and embrace new opportunities with confidence. Manifestation and positive thoughts. Law of attraction. The number 11 is closely linked to manifestation. The sequence is a reminder that your thoughts are creating your reality very quickly. The message. Maintain a positive mindset and focus on your highest aspirations. The universe is aligned to help you manifest your desires. So be mindful of your thoughts and words. Balance and harmony. Number 0, amplification. The double zeros amplify the energy of the number 1 and often relate to potential choice. To potential choice. To potential choice and spiritual journey. Sorry. They can also represent the need for balance. The message. It's an encouragement to find harmony in all areas of life, work, personal, spiritual, material, and to trust the divine guidance you are receiving. In summary, if you keep seeing 11, it's generally considered a very positive sign that you are on the right track. It's a cosmic nudge to trust your intuition, stay positive, and focus on your goals. Be open to a new phase of personal and spiritual growth. It is very positive number there. Very positive 11. Got some positive things here, encouragement, find harmony, different things going on here in life. We got 11:05 on the clock. 11:05. 11 still can be significant. 5 can be significant. 1 can be significant. 11:05 on the clock. 11:05 on the clock. It's 11:05 on the clock. So let's do this. All right, let's see what the message is for today, for my divine following. What is the message for the divine following? Let's see here. What's the message for today? Ooh, that card spun around. I don't know if you've seen that. That card spun right around. Like, it spun right around. That card. The world card. That spun right around. You have the power to create your own canvas. You can create your own canvas. See right here? These little sticks right here? Little paint sticks. That's what I'm calling them, paint sticks. Right there. I don't know if you can see them. Little paint sticks right there. You have the the blank canvas. The blank canvas is yours. You get to paint it. The universe is giving you a second chance, or a third chance, or fourth chance, whatever it may be. But you get to write. This is a new chapter, and you get to write your own story. You get to write your own story with this. Let's see what else we got. The star, but you're not tapping into your own star power. You're not stepping into that light, that power. You're not stepping into that light. You're still in your own way, your old ways. You're not moving forward in growth because you are, in a sense, a little bit moving forward, but you're not fully tapping into that power and you're not fully embracing it to move forward with it. Let's see what else we got here. Because you got some Libra energy here. As you're weighing your money options, you're weighing them. You're doubting, you're having some doubt. Like, what should I do here? Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I not? You're weighing what you think you should do and what you shouldn't do. and it's probably and it's blocking your star power because you're more focused on money here at the moment than the messages. Is money worth the greater reward here at this point for the messages? Yes, you need money to survive. You need money to move forward, but you can also move forward without it. But you feel like this path right here, this path you're going on, because we got the Seven of Wands, it should reverse here. So it's not a bad thing here that it's reversed. I'm going to say it this way. It's not a bad thing that it's reversed, but it's blocked. That path is blocked because you're putting a lot of emphasis on your money here because you're not stepping into that star power that you really need to step into because you're not sure where to create your own, you're not sure what you want to do with your own canvas. But just realize, and you feel like you feel like you're not strong enough. You're not strong enough to really tap into this star power. You're not strong enough to do it. Well, what if I fail? What if I can't do it? What are other people going to think of me? How is this going to happen? No. You're the creator of your own destiny. You're creator of your own path. You create your own power. The Ten of Pentacles. Once you create your own power and you step into this star power, money would just flow. You won't even have to think about it. Money would just be second nature at that point. It would just flow because you're helping. You're doing the Lord's work. You're doing the Lord's work. I said it before. The Lord can't be everywhere at once. So he puts his angels out there to guide each of us individually in our own path and help each individual separate. Let's see what we have here. One more. To see, you are the Knight of your Pentacles. You're the knight that takes care of your domain. You're the knight that takes care of yourself, your domain. But in that domain, you feel like you're not strong enough this way. You feel like you're not strong enough, to step into the light, step into that star power, and really hit on your potential. You feel like you're not in control of it. You're not in control. You feel like you're not as strong as you think, but you are strong with money. You are very strong with your money. And that's where you put your focus on, really, is money, and you need to take focus of your life, not just money. Because you are the emperor. You are the emperor. Give me a sign. These are signs that are right here. Just like my song. It says signs. Right here. I'm going to say it. Just like my song. Right here. Give me a sign. Maybe I'm not winning. Maybe I'm winning. Maybe I'm losing. But all I know is I'm failing miserably. Okay. It says right here. So I call to the universe. Make me whole again. Right there. The universe has. With the world card. You got a blank canvas. You have a motherfucking blank canvas. The blank canvas is yours. Now step up and take control of it. Step into that emperor's power. Step into the light. Let the light guide you. Let the light guide your motherfucking ass. Stop. The path is blocked because you feel like you're not in control. That's where it is. You feel like you're not in control of your own life. Because you're failing miserably. You feel like you're failing miserably. Everything's crumbling down. You feel like you're not in control. You don't know which way to go. The universe is telling you, you don't need to go left or right. It's right in front of your ass. Open your ass up. Open your eyes up and see it. The shit that you're looking for is right in front of your ass. You are the emperor. You are the power that controls everything. You are a strong being of your own money. You're a strong being of your own power. This is reversed right now because you're self-doubting yourself. Because you're weighing your money options. You're not sure where the fuck your money's at. You're weighing them. What is the advice here? I can tell you the advice already. I don't need to pull a card for this. But you know what? I'll give the divine following here. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here. the benefit of the doubt. I'll give it to him. What's the advice? We got 2 cards here. What's the advice? Yep. Look at this. How is this possible? You got the Knight of Swords, or the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Forward. Reversed is the Knight of Swords. But it's the Knight of Swords. Now you got the Knight of Cups. And you got this Ace of Swords. That's a major high arcanic card too in the deck. It's a major arcanic card. And what higher arcanic. And what it's stating here is you're the one in control of your own destiny. You paint the picture. You paint the canvas. You're the one in control. You're in control of your own cup. You fill your own cup. You're in control when you fill that cup and when you don't fill that cup. You're the one that has to take that definitive action. Now we got a reverse card, which is the King of Pentacles. You feel like you're the knight of it. You're ready to fight for your money, but you're not ready to settle into that money. You want to fight for it. You're willing to go out and battle. And let's say this. Your more of the role is, hey, I'm going to battle for you. I'm going to battle for somebody else. I'm going to fight for somebody else. But you don't want to fight for yourself. You want to fight for everyone else. You want to work that job for everyone else. Instead of stepping back and saying, you know what? I'm tired of working for everybody else. Yeah, I'm tired of it. I'm going to get some money together somehow, some way. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take that creative step. I'm going to open my YouTube up. I'm going to go on there. And I'm going to motherfucking get my message out. Whoever needs to hear it will come in. We'll find it. And we'll attract to my message. And do it. But you feel like you haven't did that. And because you haven't did that, you're not tapping into your full star power. Step into that damn star power. What you afraid for? Does it feel weird? Does it feel scary? Does it feel like, yeah, you never experienced it before? It's gonna feel scary. It's gonna feel that. But you know what? The world's here to help you. The world is here to help you because you're meant to be this empress. You're meant to be this empress. But you feel like this isn't the role you want just yet. You don't want to take on that role just yet because you just want to step back and you don't want to take on this role yet because you're not fully in your empress power because you're not stepping into the light right here. Once you step into the light, everything else will line up and turn positive, to turn forward and make this work. The only way you can make your money grow is if you add it to the right places. Let's do one more card here. Right here. Yep. Fuck yeah, there's celebrations coming. There's celebrations coming. Once you step into that star power, there's celebrations coming. Let's see what else. Here we got a reverse card. But you're having some doubt. You're doubting the process. You're doubting the King of Pentacles. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting your role that you think you can't handle the leadership. You can't handle that role. Yeah, your money's here. Money's here, but you feel like, I don't want to be the leader. I just want to be the person on the battlefield, battling. I'd rather go into battle and do this for you instead of doing it for myself. No. The universe is telling you, the canvas is yours. You are the empress. You need to step into that star power. You need to go and battle for yourself, not for no one else, because you feel you're doubting. No. And it's going to be a rough path getting there. It's going to be a very rough path getting to that emperor, getting to that King of Pentacles power. But look at this. See, you are the king of your cups. You are the motherfucking king of your cups. You fill your cup when you want to fill it. Your cups, you can go either way on your cups. You'll step back and let everyone else handle things, and you trust everyone, but you'll also go into battle for yourself if you have to. You're not doing that with your money. You're doing that with other aspects of your life, but not your money. Because you feel like you don't have the choices. The choices have been made. What are you talking about? The choice has been made. What are you talking about? Really? Has the choice really been made? The choice has been made for you to start your own chapter. Yeah, you got your blank canvas here. What are you talking about? The choice has been made. No, it motherfucking hasn't. Where the fuck has the choice been made? Unless you made that choice, and now you're having those doubts. Got this fly on my cards real quick. I'm wondering what the. I got this fly landing on my cards. Trying to figure out what the message is for this card. And it's staying on the King of Cups. It's staying on the King of Cups, this fly. Not moving from the King of Cups. Now it's moving to that Three of Wands. It's staying on the Three of Wands, but on the edge of the King of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, I'm watching. Now it's moving to the Four of Pentacles. Going back to the Knight of Pentacles, or the King of Pentacles is where it's at. This fly is on the Knight of Pentacles, is where it's at. Not the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. The King of Pentacles. This fly is on the King of Pentacles, and it's staying there. It's not moving. Yeah, it's telling you here, you're the king of your cups, but you're not the king of your pentacles. You'll fight for your money, but you won't take control of your money. How is that? You'll fight for your money, but once you get your money, you don't want, you're not here for it. Like, you'll fight for it all day long. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Three of Wands is where it's staying. Three of Wands now. Fly. What is the message? I know you bring messages. What are the messages here, Fly? You keep staying by this Knight of Pentacles and the sword. Three of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Want me to pull a card on it? How do you fly? Shoot. Out of here. Let's pull a card on it. The Knight of Pentacles. The Sword of Pentacles. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay, give me one moment here. Impatient. All right. So let's pull a card. Let's pull a card here on these three right here. With Three of Wands. The Three of Wands reversed. These are all reversed. So we're going to pull a card on the Three of Wands reversed, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. We're going to pull some cards on this, and we're going to see what's going on here. Okay, we're going to see what's going on here with those cards. We got a reverse card here. Pull another card. See, you are the king of your cups. You are the king, but you feel like you're not the queen of your cups. You're not in control of your life. You're not in control of that cup. You're not in control of it. You feel like you're not in control of that cup because you're self-doubting yourself. You're self-doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. That's why you feel like you're not the queen of your money here. But things are moving fast. Things are going to be moving fast for you. Fast. Rapid. Things are going to be moving. Once you step into that higher power, you step right here. Let me back this up. Once you step into this star power, you know, your third eye, your star power, you step into that star power and you move it this way forward, and you step into that Empress power, and you take control right underneath all this is the Empress. You step into that Empress power here, ha, 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 ha. Things are going to move rapid. When they move rapid, then you know this card here will move forward, and you'll be the king of your pen. You'll be the king of your wands. You're going to be the king of your wands. You're going to be controlling that decision. You're going to be in control of this. You're going to be motherfucking in control when things move rapid. It's going to move at a rapid pace. It's going to flood you like the floodgates, and you're going to be in control of it. You're going to be right at the top, in control of it. You may not be in control of your money, but you'll be in control of everything else. So, this is Empress. Sorry, the Empress power, not Emperor power. Empress power. Empress power. So, what it's showing here, you feel like you're in control of your world here, but you're not in control of your cups for female. Now, we went through and we got the Empress, which is forward, but the Emperor card is out here now. The Emperor. Okay, the Emperor. A lot of kings and queens here. A lot of kings and queens here. A lot of knights. This is a heavy bat. This is heavy energy here. Not super heavy, but it's heavy because now we got the Empress. Or no, the Emperor card. We had the Empress, now we got the Emperor card. And the Emperor card's reversed. It's reversed because you're not stepping into that star power. You're not stepping into that star power. Because you got that self-doubt. Remember, you're the knight of your cups. You're the knight. You're the knight of your cups. You're the knight of your pentacles. You're the king of your cups. You're not the knight of swords yet because you're self-doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself. That's why you're not the knight of your swords. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting that battle. You'll go into battle for your money, to fill your cup, but when it comes to yourself, You don't want to go into battle. You do not want to go into battle with yourself. You don't want to battle yourself. That's why you're having self-doubt about yourself. You should not. But it tells you you are strong. You are strong with your knights. You are strong. You are that person that is strong to be the Knight of the Cups. You're not the Knight of your Pentacles. You're not the Knight of your Pentacles. Or you're not the King of your Pentacles. But you're the Knight of it. You'll battle for your money. But when your money comes in, you don't know how to. You got all that money. You're not sure what to do with all that money, and you doubt yourself with the money. You doubt your abilities. You doubt your abilities with this money. There's money to come in, but you doubt yourself with your money. You doubt it. You are the king of your wands, though. You are the king of your decisions. You are the king of your decisions. Let's see. We got another reverse card. Let's see here. You're the king of your wands. This is fucking. What the shit? What am I pulling today? What the fuck am I pulling here? Look at this. Look at this. If this resonates with you, because it's resonating with me heavily, this is an amazing spread today. This is an amazing, immaculate spread, I say. Look at this. Hold on. You're the king of your wands. When it comes in, you're the king of it. You rather sit on the throne and watch your decisions, make the decisions, watch everything, but you don't want to battle for those decisions. You rather make your decisions higher up, be like the manager. You'd rather be the manager. I'm gonna put it in context like that. You rather be the manager of your King of Wands instead of the employee for your King of Wands. Okay? You don't want control of that money, but you'll fight for your money. That's reversed. The roles are reversed there. But you do have two positive cards. You're the knight. You'll be the king of your cup, control your own cup, and you'll fight for your cup. You'll fight for your cup. Boom. Reversed. Forward. Reversed for the wands. Put it this way. Listen to this. Just listen. King of Wands. Forward. Knight of Wands. Reversed. King of Pentacles. Reversed. Knight of Pentacles. Forward. King of Cups. Forward. Knight of Cups. Forward. Hold that thought. You have the power here to move this Knight of Swords forward. Okay? It's not stating that you're a king of it, but it's stating that you have it. You are the Empress. You have a blank canvas. You are the Empress. You're not stepping into your star power. You are not stepping into your star power. That's why you feel like you're not stepping into that Emperor's power. You're Emperor. You're not stepping into that Emperor power because you're not stepping into that star power. Okay? Hold on. We're getting there. Let's see here. Let's pull another card here. Let's see what we got here. I love where this is going. I love this today. I love this. Ooh, another major arcanic card. The Ace of Pentacles. You already have the Ace of Swords that said you can do this. You can do this. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Because you're not the King of your Pentacles, you feel like You don't want you don't want the money in your hands. The money's on the board here. Don't get me wrong. You have money here. See this? You have money. Money's not a factor. You have money. But you just don't want to control it all. You're not in control of it all. You have money. You're just not in control of it all. You're not in control of all that money that you got here. You're not in control of all the money. That's what it's stating. You're not in control of all your money. So let's see here. Things are moving rapid. Things are going to move rapid here, though. Rapid for you. Once you step into that star power, it's going to move rapid. Let's see. We got a forward card. Let's see here. Ooh, the Hermit. Like, why you're retreating. When things seem to move rapid, you retreat. You retreat back. You retreat. Okay. I don't want to go into battle here. I don't want to. Like, you feel like. Let me pull a card on this, because you're retreating. Like, it feels scary. It feels scary. That star power feels scary. And you're retreating because it feels scary. You're retreating. The universe isn't telling you to. It's not telling you to retreat. You may need some. Hold on. In a sense, it is, because it's telling you that you might be depleted. You need to step back a minute and get back to the drawing board. Just remember, you are the king of your cups. You're the king of your wands. So it is telling you sometimes you got to step back. When things move too rapid, you want to move back a little bit. Move back a little bit and say, hey, I'm going to step back. I'm going to see what's coming up. I'm going to see what happens. And we got this 5 of Swords here. Yep, because you're defeated. You feel like you're defeated. That's why you're taking the step back. If you feel like you're defeated, you got to renegotiate. But remember, you got to renegotiate, but you are in control of your swords. Once you step back and you take control of your swords and everything like that, this knight can go into battle. This is you right now. This is you. This is you right now. This is you. You can't get here until you work on this. Work on yourself. You can't put the armor on until you take care of yourself. But just know you got the power to do it. But you're self-doubting yourself. You're self-doubting yourself. Because the seas are always going to be rough. When you're out here alone, the seas are always going to be rough. Let's pull another card. We got a reverse card here. Let's see what this card is. Okay. See, right here. Yep. The Queen. You feel like you're not in control of your own cups. That's why this 10 of Cups is reversed. Because you're not in control of your own cups. For female, you're not in control of your own cups. Whoever this is here for the night, they're in control of their cups. You're not. You're not in control. That's why you feel like your cups. That's why you feel like your cups aren't there. You feel like your cups aren't there all the way. But remember, you got that blank canvas with the world. With the world here, you got that blank canvas. Let's pull this forward card. Let's see what we're at here. Weigh in your money options. That's why you're not fully in control of your pentacles, because you got some decisions to make. You got some decisions. Things are moving rapid. You want to retreat because you feel depleted. And now you're weighing some options here. We got another forward card here. Let's see what we got here. Because of these options you're weighing, they're weighing you down. They're weighing you down way too much. Things are moving too rapid for you. You got some options you're weighing out. And because of all that, you feel like it's too much. You're taking on too much. Too much is here. I'm taking on way too much. I'm here. I'm not able to fight for myself. I'm not able to defend myself. But in the bottom of all this, fuck, you are the Ace of Swords. You have the battle. You are there. The universe is telling your ass. You are right here. You have the blank canvas. Start writing your own story. Start writing your own shit. I'm loving this morning. I'm loving this. I know this is hitting somebody out there, because this is resonating with me heavily. We got a forward card here. Another one from the universe. Ooh. Look at this. You're the master right here. Bam! See, you're the king of your choices. But you don't want to battle for those choices. Not right now. It says it right here. You're the king of your domain. Take this night out. Take this night out. You don't want to go into battle with your swords. You don't want to do all that. You're like, I'd rather sit here, control it from the top, be the king, let someone else battle. Because look, you're trying to guard your own domain. But you can't guard your own domain if you're not willing to go to battle for it. Flat out saying it. You can't guard your own domain if you're not willing to fight for it. Because it's too rapid. It's too rapid. Things are moving too rapid for you. You're taking the high lead. You're up on top. You got all this power. You're the leader. And you don't know what to do with all this power now. You don't want to fight for it. That's why you don't know. That's why you're not stuck here. That's why you're stuck here. And you're stuck here with your wands. That's why you feel like your cups aren't filled. Because you're not in control of them. But you got a decision to make. You got a decision to make here. Should you fight for it or not? And that's where this card comes in. Should you fight for your choice? Because you made a choice. Here, you got this other choice back here like, what should I do? This is telling a wonderful, fantastically story here. Fuck, this is telling a wonderful story here. I probably got like 20 cards here, 25 cards here on the board. Like 25 cards here. They're telling a wonderful story here. Amazing story, actually. Whoever this is made a choice. And they got to make this other choice if they really want to fight for. Do you really want to fight for that choice or not? Is what it's telling you. You have a choice, but do you really want to fight for it? Because everything's moving too rapid for you. We got the forward card here again. The Justice card. Are you receiving? This is Libra energy again. Are you seeing justice right now? You're not. Are you? See. Where are we at here? It doesn't look like you want to fight for that right now. You're having some self-doubts. You feel like you've been depleted. You're having some self-doubts. You really don't want to fight anymore. But it shows here. Hold on. But it shows here you have the power. You have the power on the bottom. You have the power. Okay? Hold on. This is where it gets a little interesting. This is where the twist is in the story. This is where the twist is. Hold on a minute. This is where the twist is. Hold on. The justice comes in. Because it feels like you want justice in your land. You want justice. But you can't have justice. You can't have peace. You can't have hope. You can't have peace of mind. You can't have justice. You can't have the victory until you fight for it. You don't want to fight for that choice. You don't want to fight for your choices. Because I mean, you don't want to fight for your choices, but you'll fight for your money. You'll fight for someone else's money. You'll fight to earn your money. Once you get that money, you feel like it's not in your control anymore. You're always giving your money away. It's like you can't be the strong leader of your own money, because you'll fight for your money. You'll fight for your money. You'll fight for your self-worth. You'll be in control of your self-worth. Okay? Let me put it this way. I'm going to put it this way, the best way I can explain this. Let me move some things around here on my board so I can see this. Here. Let's pull another card here. Boom! Yep. Yeah. 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 You want the celebration. You want the justice and the celebration. You feel you deserve the justice. You deserve the peace of mind. You deserve what you got going on. And there is celebration for it. There is celebration for it. I'm going to put it that way. There is celebration for it. Let's continue here. There is celebration here. So if you were following along from the beginning here when I first pulled the cards, back when I pulled the Star Power, you got some cups here now. You got 6 of those cups. Remember, you'll be the king of your cups. You'll be the king of these cups. You'll be the king of it. You'll be the king of your army. You'll go to battle. Listen, hear me out. As the king, the king will rule the land, will rule the cups, will battle with the cups. Because there's your army. There's your army. You'll be the leader. You'll stand with the lead. You'll be the leader of the pack. But you'll also step in with your troops and fight and guard your cups. And doing so, and in doing all that, you're going to see celebration. But the queen's like, I'm really not in control of my cups. I feel like my cups aren't here. My army is gone. There's nobody here to really help me out in my army. But there's a lot of king stuff here. But hold on. I gotta say but. Just hold up. I have to say but here. And the but comes out. B-U-T, the but comes out. The but comes out because even though the Queen of Cups is reversed, like you feel like as the Queen, the King is here already. The King is taking the throne, stepping over the Queen, saying, I'll step up. If you're not going to step up, I'll step up to the plate. I'll handle this. The man is stepping up and saying, you know what? Step back for a minute. You're not willing to take control. I'll take control and lead this army. And he's leading his own army. The female on the other end isn't there yet. She's not fully there yet. But she may not be in control of her own troops because the male's stepping in and taking care of the troops. She's control of the whole damn thing. She may not need to be in control of the army. but she's in control of the whole damn thing. She controls the whole board. The female controls the choices. She controls the money. She controls the cups. She controls the night. She controls everything. But her cups aren't there. She's not in control of her cups. She struggles with her cups because she's weighing that burden down, because things are moving too fast and she's not picking up her own slack because she feels like her money isn't there all the way. But remember, she's the empress of her own world. She ain't worried about her cups. She ain't worried about all that. She's worried about writing her own thing. She's starting over. Yeah, if you're not here with me, so what? I'm already in control. But her cup's empty. She feels like she's depleted. She's not really able to move forward. And I'm going to say this. The Empress is forward because her cups aren't fully there because she's not stepping into this Emperor power. Not Emperor power, sorry. You have the blank canvas. You're controlling your own power. Of that Emperor's power. You're in control of that Emperor's power. You're in control of this Emperor's power. 100%. Okay? But you're not in control of your star power. That's why your Queen of Cups isn't upright. It's reversed. That's why your cups aren't upright. They're reversed. And the Emperor is reversed, even though he's taking control of every other aspect of things in his life. He's not taking control of that star power and stepping over and having control of everything. That's why the King of Pentacles is reversed. That's why the Knight of Wands is reversed. That's why the Ace of Pentacles is reversed. That's why the Knight of Swords is reversed. You want justice, but you're not stepping into that star power to really take control of the land. You have to have control of it all. You want to be the emperor. You want to be the emperor. You want to be the empress. You got to have control of everything, every goddamn thing. Let's see here. The Queen. She's not in control. She's in control of her own world. She wants the whole damn thing, but she can't control her cups. She can't control her own swords, her own self. You have the strength, though. You have the strength to do this. You have the strength to do it. This is all about strength here. You have the Queen of Swords. You are the Queen of Swords. But you're not stepping into it. You're not stepping... See, you want the whole damn thing. You want the whole damn picture. But you don't want to take control of your own cup. You don't want to go into... You don't want to be the leader of a battle. You'd rather have the male step in. The king step in. But the male's not even stepping in here for his swords. You don't want to be the knight or the queen. And the male, shit, he just ain't even out here right now. He ain't even out here fighting. He's on the other side doing other things. He ain't even out here. He's out here fighting for his money. He's fighting for your money. He's out here fighting for his money. He's out here fighting for his money. He's willing to take control of his choices for his own domain, but he's not willing to fight for those choices because he's not embracing the star power or the emperor power. He doesn't want fully control of everything. He just wants to be in, oh, I'll step in here. Oh, I'll step in there. Oh, I'll do this. Oh, I'll do that. You want to be the jack of all trades here, but it's telling you, let's pull another freaking card. Yep. See, the queen. The queen doesn't... The king wants to take control of the domain of his choices. He doesn't want to fight for those choices, but he wants control of them. The queen says, shit, I don't even want control. I don't even want control. That's because you're not stepping into that high power. You want control of everything else, but you don't want control of your own choices. Or you feel like you're not in control of your own choices. You feel like you're not in control of your own choices here. Let's pull this other card here. Boom. Because you feel like money's a factor here. Yeah, you feel like money's the factor here. Money's not flowing for you. You want fucking control of everything. And that's where it comes in right here. No. I want that over here. That one goes over here. You should weigh in your options here. Okay. We got another card here reversed. The 3 of Hearts. Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to embrace, you don't want to be you don't want to be the leader of your choices. You'd rather let the king. See, look at it this way. You're the king and queen of your army, your battle. You're the leaders of this army. This fort, I should say. This if you look in Roman times, look at ancient times, Roman times, the leader. You know, Hercules and all that other stuff. Okay, think about this. You have a king and you have a queen. Okay? Or even look into Europe times where you have a king and queen. Okay? Okay, just think about it. Like you have a king and you have a queen here. Okay? The king is willing to step up and take control make choices for the whole army. Okay, he's willing to do that. The queen's not. The queen isn't. He's willing to make choices, but he's not willing to go ahead and fight for those choices with it and stay with him. He's wanting to make choices for his army, but he's not willing to fight for those choices. The queen not even taking control of anything right now. Welcome in. If you're just joining me today, please rewind this, catch up to speed. This is telling a wonderful story today, a wonderful, beautiful story here. This is a wonderful story here. Probably got like 30 cards here on the board, maybe 40, and it's telling a wonderful story. So you got your 5 of the 5 of Pentacles is here. Then you got the Queen of Wands. The 5 of Pentacles is reversed. The Queen of Wands is reversed. The king wants to make decisions for his domain, but he doesn't want to fight for those choices. The queen, she ain't even ready to do anything yet. She's willing to take control. She's willing to say, I'm up here. I'm controlling I want control of the whole damn thing. I want control of every single aspect there is. I want control of my cups. I want control of my swords. I want control of my pentacles. I want control of my choices. You want control of it all. Because but you're not stepping into that star power in order to do it. And the star power, you're not stepping into that star power because you don't have control as a queen or king, but we'll say queen at this point because it's what I'm looking at. You're not in control of your swords. You're not in control of your choices. You don't even know where you want your money to go. You don't even know where you want your money as the queen. You're not even willing to take control of your own cups. So how the fuck can you you're not even stepping into this star power, so how the hell can you call yourself the Empress? How can you be that Empress power? You're not embracing the Empress power, is what it's stating. You want justice, but you're not embracing that Empress, you're not embracing that true Empress power. You act like you want it, but you're not embracing it because you got self-doubt. You're doubting yourself. Even the king is doubting himself. Even the king doubting himself. He feels depleted because he feels confined in certain areas. You feel like tight, like here, like you got to hold on to your money. You're willing to fight for your money. Once you get it, you don't have it. You got to give it up. You can't hold on to it. You can't hold on to it. You can't embrace it. Either way, you can't embrace it. The female here, she don't even care about money at this point. She ain't even worried about money. She ain't even out here worrying about it. She's more worried about taking care of her own domain more than money. She ain't even in control of her own choices at this point. So how can she worry about money if she ain't even in control of her own choices? It looks like she has choices. She has choices here. She has one here and one behind her. Right here. She has choices. Or she made a choice. Maybe she's making a choice to not be in control of her own choices. Things are moving rapid. Let's pull another card here. Page of Wands. I mean, telling you the choice. You don't even feel like you're in control of that one choice you made. That one choice you made, you don't even feel like you're in control of that choice you made. So how? See? Fuck, it tells it right there. See all that? The Five of Wands? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this bitch. Look at this. Really, look at this. You want to be the king of your choices. You want to fight for your domain of those choices. You want to be the leader in your own domain. You made a choice to be the leader of your own domain. You made the choice to be the leader of your own fucking domain. But you got that other choice here. It's telling you, you feel like that other choice is holding you down because you don't want to fight for that other choice. But because you don't want to fight for that choice, you'd rather have everyone else do it for you. You're like, shit, I'll sit back. Y'all can go to battle. I don't really care what y'all do. Y'all can go to battle. Y'all can fight. I'm not worried about it. That's because you're not in control of that choice you made. You're not fully in control. You're not willing to stand there and fight for the choices you want. You're willing to settle on the choices. You're willing to watch the choices. You're making choices, but you're not following through with those choices. You're not following through. You'd rather have everyone else go to battle for you instead of you making your own choices here. And the female, shit, she ain't even in control of nothing. She ain't in control of her own domain. She ain't in control of her own choices. She ain't controlling nothing at the moment. She wants to be in control of it all. Because things are moving too rapid. When things move too rapid, you start judging the choices you made, feel like the choices aren't there, and that's when you feel like you don't want to fight for them. And it could be that the male doesn't want to fight for his choices. He doesn't want to fight for those choices, and the queen isn't even recognizing anything because you got to get through that last hurdle. Let that hurdle down. Step into the new door. Step into the door. Step into the door. Step into the door so you can be in control of your wands. And the male, shit. Before you could even make those choices, you weren't even sure what choices to make. You weren't even sure what choices to make on the board. You gotta, as the queen, you gotta make that choice to say, hey, I'm either gonna be in control of my wands or I'm not gonna be in control. I'm gonna be in control of my choices or I'm not. Things are moving rapid for you, but are you really in control of your own area? Are you in control of your own area here? Okay, yeah, it's story time here. It's story time, and we're it's story time. Are you really, see, you got that choice and you got to say, hey, I'm either going to move forward or I'm not. I'm either going to be in control of my choices or I'm not. You're not even fighting for your choices. You're not even taking control of your choices. You're not even fighting for your choices at this point. You're like, shit, can I just skip right through and be the empress of this? You want the power. You want to be the owner. You want to be the owner. But you can't be the owner until you're the leader. Fuck. You don't even want control of the army. You don't even want control of the army. Because you're not controlling your own cups. You can't control your own self and worry about your own self. That's why you don't have an army. You don't have an army to really control. You feel like your cups aren't there because you're not stepping into this. You're not stepping into this star power. You're retreating. You're stepping back. Like, no, you don't have to step back. You can move forward. You have the Emperor's card in reverse. You have the Emperor's card forward for a reason. The Emperor isn't even... See, the Emperor wants to be control of every little thing. He wants to be in every little aspect, everything going on. He wants to be here, 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 here. And that's why everything's moving rapid for him. Because he wants to do this, but he's not in control of it all at once. You're doing too much. And you're not in control. He's not in control of it all. The Emperor is saying, shit, I'm in control of it all. Now, where do I need to see myself in those aspects? You're taking it one step at a time. The male here is just all over the damn place. Page of Cups here. Okay, makes sense. Look at this. Look at this. Just take a look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I know you're saying the same thing. You're questioning yourself here. The Page of Cups. You're putting it all together and you're like, this is so funny. I know you're starting to look. You're looking like, yeah, I know you are. I know you're giving me that look like, really? 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 Really right now? Really? Is this really happening? You're in control of your own cups. You'll fight for your cups. You'll fight for your cups. Your army. You'll fight for your army. You'll even embrace the challenges. You'll even embrace the celebration of your cups. You'll be the leader of your cup. You'll be the owner of your cups. You'll be the leader of your cups. You'll fight next to everyone else for your cups. For your cups. You'll fight for your cups. You'll fill all cups. You'll fight with everybody. You'll stand here and control everything. But when it's thick, you'll go in there with your cups and you'll fight next to these people. And then you'll celebrate with them. You'll do it all from top to bottom and be in the middle with your cups. Because you're willing to take that one cup and help. You help every single person with your one cup. How is that possible? How is that possible that you take one cup or let me change the narrative on this and think about it this way. Think about it this way. You're the king of your cups. You control everything. You'll fight for your cups. But when your cups come in, you're like, I got cups. Let me share that cup. Let me share that knowledge with everybody. And when you share the knowledge with everybody, that's when you see the celebration come in. For the female, She's like, shit, I ain't even in control of my cups. I don't care about my cup. My cup ain't there. My cup, you feel like you're depleted. You feel like your heart's not there. You're depleted. You feel like you're stuck. You're stuck. You got a lot of burden. You're stuck here. And that's why you feel like your cups aren't fully there. Like you don't even have an army. You feel like you don't even have an army here at this point. There's no army to have. Because your cups are emptied. You're not able to share any cups with anybody. Well, you are. Don't get me wrong, you are, okay? I'm going to put it this way. You are able to share your cups. Because don't forget, this page of cups is here also. This page of cups here, I'm going to say it. You're willing to share the celebration with the queen. Because you're extending your cup. Right here. You're extending your cup. You're extending it out to the queen. Like, here you go, queen. Here's a cup. I'll help you out. Here's a cup. Let's move you forward. Let's get your cup to move forward. Let's get you over here on this path to take control of your cups. Let's get you there. You're willing to help. Because we got the temperance, which is reversed. And that throws a wrench in everything. Actually, it doesn't. I'm going to step back and say this. The temperance says it all. Says the really complete story here. Hear me out. The temperance says the story here. See how this is reversed? You feel this is reversed for a reason. You feel like you've been doing way too much on this board. Hold on. I'm getting there. The Empress has things they need to work on throughout this. So does the King. But the King's retreating now. The King is now depleted. Like, their cups aren't all... Where's my cups go? My cups are falling. Like, I'm giving my cups away, and now I feel like my cups are draining. Not there yet. The universe is coming in and saying, take a step back. It's time to step back now. You went to battle. It's time to step back now. Time to step back. Step into your star power. Take control of everything now. Now you're able to, they want you to take control. The universe steps in and says, I want you to take control. It's time for your ass to take control and fill your cups. The universe comes in and helping you fill your cups. You're giving your cups away. And because you're sharing your cups with the queen and wanting to help the queen get on the board, help the queen out here a little bit, take control of things. The universe is coming in and trying to fill your cups and help you become the person you need to become, which is the emperor of everything out here. You're willing to do all this work. You're willing to put in everything. You're willing to, take care of all this. But now the universe is coming in and filling your cup. So you can be the Knight of your Pentacles. You can be the Knight of your Pentacles because it's reversed right now. They want you to be the Knight of your Pentacles. Because you're willing to fight for your money. But you're not willing to have control of it. Because you got a lot going on here. The things are moving rapid for you. Because you got that choice you got to make. If you step back, you got that choice you got to make here. You got to make that choice. You got to make that choice to embrace the Ace of Pentacles. But you extended your cup, and because you extended your cup to the Queen to help her out, the universe came in and said, yeah, your cups might be feeling like they're emptying now, but we're here to help. We're here to help. Because you both feel like you can't fight. The universe is stating here, you have the power, the Queen and King. You have the power here. Somebody has to take control here. There's no army to fight. You went into battle. You made these choices. You did everything. But where's your people? Where's your people? You're the one that went into battle. The king and queen went into battle. They're standing here with their sword like, you're attacking my domain. I have a sword, but I'm not willing to fight for my sword. I'm not willing to do anything with it. That's when the universe comes in and says, thank you for helping out. Now you can be in control of your swords. You can fight. Now you can turn around and help the queen get this card reversed, get this reverse card forward so she can fight. And you both can be the Knight of Swords. You both can be the Knight of Swords. In order to get that Knight of Swords reversed, the king now stepping in and saying, here, I'm going to fight now. I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for my choices. I'm going to fight for myself. I'm going to fight for myself. Because it was there all along. Remember, it was there all along. Your strength was there all along. Your strength is here all along. Your strength is here. Your strength is there. Both of you. King and queen. You just weren't embracing it. Because of all this self-doubt, self-traumatizing events, things going on in your life. But now the king is ready to step up. The king helped people out here. He's extending his cups, helping the queen out. Now, the universe is coming in and helping out a little bit. Because your cups are you're willing to share your cups. The universe is helping you refill those cups. And now you want to be the king of swords. They're helping you out be the king of swords. Because there's light. There's light in your darkest of times. There's light in your darkest of times. Let me say that again. There's light in your darkest of times. In your darkest of times, there is light. The light will shine in the darkest of times. That's why you're willing to take control of those dark times and say, hey, the universe is coming in and saying, you're willing to fight. You're willing to fight for your dark times. You're willing to come out of this dark time. The universe is here to say, there's light. I'm shining light on it. The universe had to come in. Starting to come in. They're starting to come in. As I should say, they're starting to come in. They're starting to see it. They're starting to come in. They're starting to come in. They're here now. You feel like your cups are being emptied here. The universe isn't filling your cups. You're giving your cups away. You're doing stuff. You're helping other people out. But even though you're helping other people out and losing some cups, right here, the temperance, you're losing some cups in the world. The universe had to turn around and say, hey, I'm here. There's light. There's light at night. Because you're fighting. You're bringing yourself out of this. You're bringing yourself out. The female isn't yet, but the king is. But the female had that power in him to do that. Because she's already the empress. She's already destined to be the empress. The king he's not destined yet. He's doing all this other stuff. He's in the mix. He hasn't got that emperor power yet. He hasn't got fully there yet. The empress is already destined to be there. She's just not tapping into her star power. But there's light. There's light in your darkest of times. There's light. Because everything is moving rapid. Because the king and queen, they're not in control. The king and queen are willing to fight for their money, but they're not in control of it once they get it. They're not in control of it once they get it. Because they put self-limitations on it. You put all these self-limitations on it. And that's what's holding you down. You're putting all these self-limitations on money, but the universe is stepping in and saying, you're control in your own power now. You're taking control of your own power. But you still feel like, okay, I still got to get through this dark times. You're not fully there yet. You're seeing the light, but you're not fully there. And you're not fully there yet because you're not willing to step up. You want to take control. You want to take control. You want to take control of your of the light. You want to take control and you want to see the light. But you're not willing to step up to the plate. You're not willing to step up to the plate. You're willing to be the king, but you're not willing to step up to the plate. Neither is the female. She's not willing to step up to the plate yet and be the sword, be the Knight of Swords, because she's not in control of her own swords. But if you go back into it, there is power here. You are the power. You have your own sword. You just need to bury yourself out of all this. There we go. There's light here that can shine. No, let's do it this way. The light can't shine yet. You're as the king, you're seeing the light, but you can't fully get to that light because you're not willing to take control yet. You want to be in control, but you're not taking control. There's a difference between wanting something and actually going out and doing it. You want money flowing into your domain. You're willing to take control of your domain for your choices. As the king. Ooh, felt that in my back. That was a rough pull. Ooh. That hit hard. You're willing to take control of your choices as the male, but you're not as the female. Ooh, I felt that in my back right there. I felt that. Ooh. Ooh. I felt that. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I felt that. Let me say that again. You're willing to take control of the choices for your domain. And you're willing to do the, but you're not as a female. You want control of your domain with your choices, but you're not the Page of Wands, which is willing to go and do it. You want control of everything. You want to sit back and have control of all these choices, but you're not willing to walk the path to get there. And when you do, you have that hurdle like, hey, maybe I should step back, retreat, or should I continue forward? Because you're everywhere. And you want money to flow in your domain. You want money to flow into your domain. The end result here is getting money for your domain. Getting money for your place. But you can't get money if you're not willing to be the king and queen of it. You're willing to fight for it. Money's here. You're willing to fight for it. But once you get it, where does it go when you get it? Where does that money go when you get your money? Where does it go? You're handing it out. You're giving it away. You got too much. You got too much here. Because woo! Ha ha ha! Woo! Woo woo woo! Ha! That's funny. It's not funny, but it's true. This card speaks some truth. I probably got 50 cards here. 50 cards up on the board here. Telling a nice ass story here. I could write this story here and tell you. You got the Chariot. Forward. The universe is coming in and helping you out. Both of you. They're bringing the help you need, the messenger. They're bringing the messenger in. They're bringing the help in. They're letting you know what's coming. They're letting you know what's coming. The universe is coming in and stating, we're here to help you now. We're here to help you go to battle. You don't have this army. We're willing to help you with this army. We're willing to help you. The universe is willing to help you see that star power and get to that emperor power, to embrace the empress power in every aspect of your life. Because, and see, this right here, this goes hand in hand with that money. You want money into your domain. When you get it, where the hell is it going? Because you're not the king and queen of your money. But just know the universe is coming in to help you be the king and queen of your money. Because the money tree is right here. They're willing. See. Let me put it this way. You see that one person coming in over the field. For example, you see that one or two people in battle. Oh, they only got a small army. They only got one or two people come in. Yeah. We're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna knock them down. We're gonna kill them. We'll win. The battle's winning. What you don't see is what's on the other side of that hill. That's what you don't see. And that's the storm. That's the people. That's everything else. There's thousands of people they got coming on the other side of that hill that are coming. You don't see what's coming. That's why the universe is here. To help you see it. They're telling you what's coming. They're showing you what is coming. And they're giving you money. They're going to give you money for it. They're going to give you money. Money is not an option here. Money is not the option. But they're willing to help you plant the seed so all your money can be here. You don't have to worry about money. They're willing to help you be the Queen of Wands. They're willing to help you be the King and Queen of Swords. No, be the Knight of Swords. They're willing to help you be the King and Queen of the Knight of Swords. Both fight for your swords. They're willing to help you both fight for your swords. They're willing to help you become the Queen of Swords. Get rid of this self-doubt. Get rid of it. They're willing to help both of you become the star power. The Chariot, they're coming in to help you. They're warning you. They're letting you know what's coming next. They're letting you know what's coming next with money. They're willing to help you plant the seeds for your money. You're planting the seed for your money to grow. They're helping you come in and plant your seed for your money. But you're like, I don't really want to do all the work. I don't want to do all the work for it. Why should I do it? I just want my money here. I really don't want to work for my money. I just want money handed to me. Bitch, ain't no money going to be handed to you. You got to do the work for it. The money is here. The money, they're planting the tree. The universe came in to help you become the king and queen of your money because the seed is planted. But you're stubborn. That's why your money is not in your domain. That's why you're not in control of your own money. Because you're being stubborn. With your money, you're being stubborn. Because you're doubting yourself again. You're carrying way too much damn fucking baggage. You're doing all this work and carrying too much. That's why you can't be the. That's why you're not the empress. That's why you're the empress. That's why you're not the emperor yet. That's why you both aren't embracing the star power. Because the devil comes in and fucks it all up. Everything you've been working on. The Chariot came in, told you what was happening. It planted the seed. helps you build your money. You're too stubborn to do the work. They're telling you, the person that's coming in the chariot is telling you, hey, money can be in your own hand. You got to take control of it. And you're not willing to do the work. You're not willing to make the sacrifices. You're not willing to do the changes. So you didn't listen to the voice of the chariot. So now, the devil comes in and says, you know what? I'm going to fuck everything up now. You didn't see, you've seen the messenger come in? Oh yeah, we sent the messenger, whatever. We let the messenger come in. We let him come in. Let him help you. He told you. You didn't prepare for it. You're not prepared for it. You're not willing to sacrifice for it. You're willing to have these self-limitations. You're not willing to build it up. You're not willing to do all the work and put in the effort and do all this. So you're blindsided. And when you're blindsided, our thousands of troops are coming in and going to destroy your world. Because you're not embracing the star power. You're not embracing the emperor power. You're not embracing the emperor's power. The star power is what you need to embrace. And once you embrace that star power, and you unlock that star power, once you unlock the star power, the devil cannot survive. It suffocates every single time. It suffocates, and there is no devil. See how it goes away? It can either have control of you, or it cannot have control of you. That's up to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Until you embrace that star power, the Empress ain't going to be in control of everything else. And the Emperor is going to not be the Emperor and in control of everything until then. The Empress wants control of everything. She wants to step ahead of everything. She wants to step ahead of everything and just be, oh, I'm sitting up here on the throne. You want the throne spot, but you don't want to do the work for it. The male is willing to do the work. Not all the work. He's willing to do some of the work. He's doing the work. Let me put it this way. He's doing the work, but it's too much for him. It's too much for the king himself. He needs the queen. The queen just wants to be the emperor. She just wants to sit there on the throne and, yeah, whatever. She doesn't want to get in and do the work with him. You have to be a partnership. And she doesn't want to be that partner anymore. Maybe she's stating that, let the king do all this. I don't want this king no more. Maybe you don't want this world no more with this king. Like, you're starting to step back at the emperors and starting to look at this like, do I really want this or do I not want this? But you know what? The universe is telling you, you can do this together. You can control your domains together for the star power. But the devil comes in and says, if you don't want it, I'll take it. Whatever you don't want, I'll happily take it and remove it. I'll take it. You don't want it? I'll take it. You don't want it? I'll take it. You don't care about your money? I'll take it. If you're not in control of it, I'm taking it. And that's where you step into that star power and you're like, no, you ain't taking a damn thing. You can get the fuck back. You ain't taking a damn thing of mine. You can step off. You can take you and your negativeness and step the fuck back. Because right here. But then you become the fool. You become the fool and you get over your head. You get over your head. You become the fool and you get over your head. You get all cocky like, I ain't taking this. I ain't taking that. You ain't taking this. You ain't taking that. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. Bitch, the devil's going to take it regardless if you care or not. Because you're the fool. You think you can sit here and play the devil? You sit here and think you can play the devil when the devil knows you ain't doing a damn thing about it, or you're doing too much about it. You out here doing too much, or you're not doing enough. You're not doing the right. You're out here doing too much. You're out here not doing enough, or you're doing too much in the wrong areas. And it seems like you don't want to fight no more. You got all this shit out here going on, but you don't want to fight for it no more. Now you're starting to see the light. You're starting to see the light. You're starting to see the changes. You're starting to see the light. But just know, all along, shit, the power was there. You just didn't want to fight no more. That's why the universe, that's why you had all these struggles. That's why you had everything else going on. You didn't want to fight no more. But now you're seeing the light. The universe stepped in and said, hey, you got to see the light. You got to see the light. The devil's coming. You need the light. They're coming. We showed you the light. And because we showed you the light, we were able to send you some help. Now the devil's here, and you're acting like the fool, like, you ain't taking this. Oh, you ain't taking that. Bitch, I'm already here. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. I'm here. I have to take what you're not using, I'm taking. What you don't want no more, I'm taking. You can't go back. There's no going back. I'm here now. I have to take. You have to pay up your dues. You have to pay up. You don't want to pay up now. You're at the point where it's like, I don't want to pay up now. I don't want to sacrifice. Well, bitch, whatever you didn't want to sacrifice and you didn't want to go through and you don't want to deal with, now I'm here to take it. And what are you left with? What the fuck are you left with? A crumbling foundation that's not here no more. It's a crumbling foundation because you're not embracing that star power to back them up and get them the fuck out of here. Because you're not in control of your cups anymore. You're not in control of your cups anymore. The devil's in control. You don't have no control. You don't have no control over your cups. Your cups are being destroyed. You don't have the magic, the spark anymore. The spark's not there no more. The devil came in, said there ain't no spark no more. That light, there ain't no spark on that light. I'm destroying the light. There's no spark on that light no more. Where's the spark? The magic's not there no more. The connection is not there. This could be a really good love reading if you look into it. If you think about it and really look at this as a love story, this could really be a good love story. So the musician here is saying, you didn't got the magic no more for this light to open. The devil came in, destroyed the light, so now there's no magic here. And all your cups are being destroyed now. Your main cup that the universe came in and gave you is destroyed because of the devil. Because now all your cups are destroyed. All your cups are being destroyed. They're being emptied. But, hold up. Even though all your cups are being destroyed, you got that one choice. That one motherfucking choice. Do I step into the star power, or do I not step into that star power? That's your choice. That is the final choice. The next card is reversed. Right here. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm just going to show y'all. See it right there? I'm not even going to look at it. I'm not even going to look at this card. See it? Reversed. Reversed. The next one's forward. See that? The next one's forward. And the one after that's forward too. So you're going to make that choice to step into the star power or not. You not even worried about that next card. But let's say, for example, because it's negative, let's say you don't step into the star power yet. You haven't got there yet. You're still trying to figure out how to get there. You got the choice Now the choice is, do I step into the star power or not? You're doubting yourself again. You're doubting yourself. You're like, should I not? Should I or should I not? So you're doubting yourself. And because you're doubting yourself, instead of stepping up and saying, see, the Empress is stating, let me put it this way. The Empress is stating, enough's enough. I'm done. I'm the motherfucking Empress. I got the Ace of Wands. I'm making the choice. You ain't making it, King. I'm making the choice. So now I made the choice. Now I'm the Queen. Now you made that choice. Now you're the Queen of Wands. Now your shit's moving reverse. Now your shit's moving from reverse to forward now. Now you're taking control. Because you're the Empress. You're starting to see it. But the Empress isn't making that choice yet. He wants everything, but he's not making that full choice. And now you're willing to be the queen. You're willing to go into battle. You're willing to, do some things here. But it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. But it's never too late when you step into that star power. As soon as you step into that star power and you start being the Empress, you start being the Emperor, that's when everything else gets back into place. You start taking it back into place. Because you're willing to do some things here. The male here is not. Because he's not in that. You got to make that choice. And that's where I'm going to leave it. Because this can go either way. This can go either way. This can go either way. I'm going to put it out there. It can go either way. It can go good. It can go bad. That's where the sequel comes in. Did you make the choice or did you not make the choice? Did you make the choice or did you not make the choice? It's already stated the card's negative, so you didn't make the choice. You did not make the choice. You made the wrong choice. You sat there and did nothing. You did nothing. That's why your money is not flowing. Because you did nothing. You didn't listen. That's why your money's not flowing in. You planted the seed. Now you're like, I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do the work. I don't want to do all this. That's why your money's not flowing in your domain. Your money's going out because you made the choice to not do the work. That's why your money's all fucked up. Exactly why your money's fucked up. You made the choice to not do the work. That's why your money didn't come in the domain. That's what's happening with your money. On a money note. The best card I can give you at this point. Now we're getting into the end of the story here. You're finding the strength. You as the Empress, you as the Emperor are finding the strength. Now to merge, you're finding the strength to merge through this. You're like, fuck, I'm not seeing my money come in. Money's depleted. Now I need the strength to move forward on this. You made the choice in your money. Now you have the strength to make that choice in the other areas that you need to look at, like your cups, your swords, your star power. You're making the choice here. And the choice you're making, you got the strength. You already made the choice in your money. Now let's see where your other choices are. Hierophant. Ha! You're making the choice. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! You're making the choice that you needed to make all along. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! You're making the choice to have the strength to unlock the motherfucking star power. Hell yeah! You're willing to unlock that fucking star power. You're willing to unlock that star power. It's been there all along. The queen's already destined for her crown. The king needs to be destined for his. He's willing to get that promotion, move up, step into his star power, unlock that star power, step into it, and have control of it. Now we got the reverse card. The reverse card here says you're finding the strength to step into your star power, but is it your time yet? Is it your time? Divine timing. That's when divine timing comes in. Is it your time on this journey to step into the star power? Because you still have the devil here. He didn't go nowhere. The devil's still here. Remember, the devil came in and started taking things away. Oh, you didn't want to make this choice with your money. We're taking the money away. You didn't want to do the work on your money. The money's being taken away. Oh, you gave some cups away? No, we're going to take more cups away from you. More cups. So you can't share the cups. We're taking them away. We're taking this away. We're taking that away. That's when you get the struggles. The obstacles come in. The struggles come in. We're taking this away. Taking that away. Taking this away. Taking that away. You didn't want it. You didn't do shit about it. So now it's being taken away. So is it divine timing for you to step into your star power? Is it divine timing? Even though you're stepping into your stepping into your star power, is it time for you to really be the empress? Are you willing to take control of everything else and do the work, empress? Because the emperor already did it. The emperor is finding its way through. But is it divine timing for the emperor to really be the emperor? Or is there more shit he needs to do first while he's getting his star power? Is it the right time? And the universe is stating that no, not yet. Because you're doubting yourself. You're sabotaging yourself. You're not doing the work because the connection's not there no more. You're not ready to step into that and have that anymore because the energy and the everything's not there. It's not there. The love's not there no more. The devil came in, took things away, stirred everything up, and now you're starting to realize that, hey, maybe I don't want this no more. Maybe this is time to just not do it no more. It's time to just call it what it is. Remember, you got the strength. You're trying to step into that star power, but the universe is saying, maybe this isn't divine timing yet. It's not right. You got to love yourself. You got to take care of yourself yet. You got some things you got to do first before you can step into that emperor's power. The universe is here. The universe is slowly moving. But it's not that timing yet. You haven't got to that part yet to say, hey, I can move this over and have it right there. Now I'm ready for the empress. The emperor-empress power. I'm ready for it. You're not ready for it yet. Even though you think you are, even though you're having the strength to unlock it, you're not fully there because you're not loving yourself. You're not caring about yourself to do this. And the universe sees it. If you're not caring about yourself, you're not taking care of yourself, why are we going to put you in control of everyone else? To love everyone else. When you fucking can't take care of yourself. But there's more to go on. Oh, we can finish this whole deck. We can finish the rest of the deck and see where we're at. And see where we get to. You know? Where we can really get to. Let's see here. Forward card. But you're starting to love yourself. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to, get yourself back in. But you feel like you're hung up. You're hung up on all this supernatural, superficial. You're hung up on everything else. You're worrying about money. You're worrying about this. You're worrying about that. You're worrying about all this other shit. And that's why you're not loving yourself. You're hung up on everything else that you don't need to be hung up on. You need to worry about yourself because the universe can't help you if you don't help yourself. The universe will not help you unless you help yourself, male, king or queen. The universe will not help you. The universe is not helping you until you help yourself here. Remember, the devil's still there. The devil started taking your cups away. The universe took your cups away. So you have no cups. They're taking them away. Already gone. You don't have the cups. Because you didn't love yourself. You didn't do the shit. That's why your cups got taken away from the devil. Remember, you got the death forward. Or no, sorry. Let me. I don't want to confuse anybody. I'm going to re-say that. The devil is reversed. Or not devil. The death card. Sorry about that. The death card. I apologize. The death card. I don't want to confuse anybody. The death card is reversed. You don't want that new beginning. You don't want the new beginning. You don't want it. You want to be stuck in the old ways. Your old ways of doing things. You don't want that new beginning. You don't want new light. You want to be stuck in where you're at. You're stuck in your ways. You're feeling your ways. You don't want to come out of it. The universe isn't helping you. You're stuck in your own ways. You don't want to make the changes. You fall back into that same pattern. And you never have progress. But then, the universe didn't take all your cups away. They left you cups. They left you some cups to fill. Once you do the self-love. Once you do the self-care, the self-love, your cups will be starting, you'll see your cups slowly filling up. Slowly filling up. Your cups will slowly fill. But then you make the wrong choice again. Because you have that self-doubt, that self-sabotage. You're back to making those choices. I got to make that choice to have the self-love. And you feel like you got way too many choices here. You got way too many. You got way too many choices. You're not sure which choice to make. You got many here. You got many cups. The universe took your cups, but they said, you know what? If you're willing to have the strength and try to step into your star power and love yourself, because it ain't divine timing yet for you to be emperor. Not divine timing because you need to love yourself. But when it is divine timing, the cups will be there for you to fill. But you got a lot of choices to make. You got a lot of choices to make. You're doubting those choices around your cups. You're doubting those choices. You're doubting them. And because you doubted those choices, these cups couldn't get filled because you slipped back in your own ways. That's why the universe came in and said, you know what? We gave you cups, but we're taking them away again. We're taking those cups away again. You don't need them. You're doubting yourself. You're not sure. You're still not sure. You got cups here? You got cups. The universe brought you cups. You got cups. Now you got all these decisions you got to make. And you're not sure which way to go because now your cups are upside down. Still. Because you feel like, I got too many choices. How can I fill all these cups when I got too many choices? That's because you're looking up and saying, how do I make the choice with my money? How do I make the ultimate choice with my money? To be the king and queen of your money. How do you do it? To have that flow into your domain, how do you do it? You're starting to see, how do I do it? Because you got choices. But you're seeing, how do I do it? We got 7 cards left. 8 cards left. Let's see what we got here. Reversed. Because you feel like you got a lot of choices here. You got to make the choice to really partner up or not partner up. Do it or don't. That's where you got to make that choice. When you do, either Either a choice you make. Either a choice you make. To partner or not partner. Or stand by each other in battle or not, depending on whatever it is. The tower is here. And the tower is going to tell you, it's on fire now. The universe gave you, the devil came in, took your cups away. Boom, you got no cups. The universe came in and said, fuck it, we're giving you cups. No matter if the devil took them away or not, we gave you cups. We gave you cups. But you choose to do nothing with the cups because you're stuck here. You're not sure I'm going to back up a minute. You're not sure what to do with those cups. You're bringing your cups in, but you're not sure what to do with them. That's why the universe is stating, if you don't know what to do with those cups, we're just going to take them then. Because you got that choice. You got to figure out what you want to do together with those cups. And you're not doing it, so we're just going to burn it down. Burn the whole damn thing down. If you don't want to step up and have control of this and be the person you got to be and really partner up and really want to do this together, then we're just going to burn it to the ground. We're just going to burn it to the ground. And at whose expense? Whose expense are you burning this to the ground? Because you don't want to make that choice, or because you made that choice, or you're choosing to make that choice, whatever choice it is, we're burning it. At whose expense are you burning it? At whose expense are you burning this? Who are you burning down? Because you got one forward card here, one left, to really figure out how to put this fire out. Now you got the fire here. Fire's here. The fire doesn't have to be here if you make that choice. Fire can go away, but you got the fire here, and because the fire's here, whose expense are you burning at? Whose expense are you burning this at? Whose expense? Because you're not stepping into your higher power like you should be, or you're finding out, or you're not stepping into your higher power, or it's not your time yet to step into the higher power. You're still learning. You still have a lot to learn. You got a lot to go through on your journey to do this. Remember, but just remember, out of all this, you still have help. The chariot is still here. You have help. The universe is helping you. The universe is helping you regardless. Helping you. But you're not stepping into that higher power, or it's not your time yet. Because you got a lot to learn. That's why the high priestess is like, hey, what do you want to do here? Do you want to partner or not partner? Do you want to try to make this work or not? Because you extended your cup. Remember, you extended your cup. You extended your cup. You already extended it. So do you want to move forward as king and queen, be emperor and empress, and control the battle together? Or is it one-sided again? And that's where this is on fire now. Regardless of what you do, this is on fire. You got to figure out how to put this out. Because somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting hurt in the process. Because the universe is looking at you like, shit, we told you. We told you. We told you. That's the devil. Taking things away. Because you haven't made that choice yet. That's why it's on fire, because you haven't made that choice. Because you haven't made that choice. Or you made the choice at someone else's expense. You're putting the blame game on whoever. You're putting the blame game on the devil. You're saying like, yeah, the devil came in and he's the one that destroyed it. He's the one that destroyed it. I didn't destroy it. You're not taking accountability for yourself. That's why this isn't forward. You're not taking accountability for your own actions and your own stuff. But 2 cards. One's forward, one's reversed. The forward card is stating, you're coming back from that battle. This whole entire card reading that we did today, you're coming back from this battle. You're coming back from this battle. And because you're coming back from this battle, you're seeing the tower on fire. You're seeing everything. You're coming back to battle. And because you're coming back to battle, you're coming back from battle, you're coming back into your own domain. There's no light to shine. I'm going to show you these cards. I'm going to let you get the picture already by looking at the cards and get what I'm going to say with the messages. If you know, you know. Start from here, 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 to here, to here. Put them together. Think about it. Think about it. This is the end of the story. This is the ending to the story. You came back from battle. You got some options. You got some choices. You can either rebuild and shine your light on each other and make your foundation a lot better, or you can let it crumble and have your light shine for yourself. The choice is yours. Do you want to make this work and build the foundation back up and have the light shine on both of you? Or do you want to let it crumble and only let it shine on yourself and pick yourself back up? Because you're moving. You're moving whichever direction you're moving in. It's up to you. And when you decide, when you make that motherfucking choice, right there, the high priestess will step in. You'll be the emperor. So this could be that it could be that you're making the choice. You're already the emperor. You're taking the choice to step in and do all the rest of the stuff to rebuild, to help out where you need to help out and put your energy where you need it to be and rebuild. While the empress, no, as the empress, you're willing to step in and do all the work to rebuild, so the emperor can be the emperor and step into that role and shine his light. Or you're willing to say, I don't want this, and you're gone. Or the emperor is taking control of his own life, stepping into that higher power, unlocking his potential, and becoming the emperor and rebuilding, or just stepping out and saying, I want to do this myself. But either way you put it, the sun isn't shining on neither one. But it can. The tower already burned. The tower's burned. It's gone. Are you willing to leave the foundation in crumbles? Or are you willing to build it back up? That would be part 2. That would be the next sequel. Do they build the tower, build their army back up, a lot stronger? Or do they just walk away from it? and not build it at all? That is the question. To be continued. So hopefully everyone got the message here, got the story, got the wonderful message out, got the wonderful story here with the cards. So the power is in your court. The power is in your court here to really make this work. The power is in your court here. With all this, the power is in your court. You can change it around. You cannot change it around. This could be a retrospect of someone's life, rebuilding their life. It could be about building someone's relationship back up with their parents, or with a colleague or a friend, or an acquaintance, or it could be building a relationship back up. It could go many ways. Interpret it however resonates with you, that's how it's going to resonate. Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest for the divine following. Hope you enjoy story time with me, Sean. Hope you enjoyed story time. So, that's the messages I have for today. Really hope you enjoyed the 2 hours here, a little over 2 hours I was here doing the story time with you, telling the stories, letting you know how the book rolls. So, if you want to hear more, you want to get more into the stories, you want to hear part 2 of the story, come on back and see where it goes. So, with that said, I am going to hop out for today, and we'll see where it goes from there. Everybody, have faith, hope, love, take the wisdom, and grow it. With that said, I'm out. I'll catch you from here to there. Bada bing, bada boom. I'll catch you from here to there. Out.